Aim to study the texture of the soil collected from two sites, roadside soil and the garden soil. Materials required: soil sample, garden side soil and the roadside soil. Measuring cylinder made up of glass, water in a beaker, spatula and the soil texture triangle. To carry out this experiment, the first step is we'll transfer the soil with the help of spatula into the glass measuring cylinder. And this process has to be done for both the types of soil samples that we have collected, for the garden soil as well as for the roadside soil. Once the soil is transferred into the glass measuring cylinder, then we are going to pour approximately 100 ml of water into it and we are going to shake it. We'll shake it and we'll leave it for some time so that the different layers of the soil separate out and they settle down according to their density. We'll leave it for around 15 to 20 minutes. This sample I have already taken and shaken in water and I kept it aside for 20 to 15 minutes. And you can see clearly that the different fractions of the soil, that means the sand, silt and the clay part, has got well separated from each other and the humus is floating at the top of water. This is the soil texture triangle and we are going to calculate the texture of the soil by plotting the line on this soil texture triangle. This triangle has % clay, % silt and % sand on its three sides. Soil texture. Aim: collect and study soil from at least two different sites and study them for texture. Correlate with the kinds of plants found in them. Materials required: soil texture triangle, soil from two different sites such as roadside soil and garden soil, measuring glass cylinder, water and beaker. Theory: soil is the uppermost layer of earth containing humus, which is the organic matter. Soil is a mixture of organic matter, minerals, gases, liquids and organisms that together support life. Soil contains mineral matter, organic matter, water and air. Soil texture such as loam, sandy loam or clay refers to the proportion of sand, silt and clay sized particles that make up the mineral fraction of the soil. If we know the sand, silt and clay percentages of the soil, then we can calculate the texture easily. A productive soil contains approximately 40% mineral matter derived from parent rock as a result of weathering, 10% organic matter derived from decay of organic matter, 25% water and 25% air. The physical characteristics of the soil are due to the size of the particles. The different sized particles are classified and named as following: gravel more than 2 mm, coarse sand size 2 mm to 0.2 mm, fine sand size 0.2 mm to 0.02 mm, silt 0.02 mm to 0.022 mm. The properties of a soil depends on the properties of the constituent soil particles of different sizes. The soils are thus named according to their textural characteristics as follows: sandy, sandy loam, loam, silty loam, clay loam and clay, and you can see the percentage of sand, silt and clay present in them. Procedure: take 50 grams of soil sample approximately and put it in the measuring cylinder. Pour some water into the measuring cylinder. Shake the measuring cylinder to mix the soil with water. Allow the soil particles to settle down. Record the thickness of the layers formed by different types of particles in the measuring cylinder. Using a textural triangle, draw lines corresponding to the percentage of clay, silt and sand. The lines wherever intersect on the soil textural triangle indicate the soil type. You can see in the triangle the percent clay, percent silt and percent sand is shown to you, corresponding to the different percentages that you have obtained in your fraction in the measuring cylinder. You can plot the lines on this soil textural triangle. For example, you can see the percentage when the percentage silt, if a line is drawn corresponding to the percentage sand, and another line, second line corresponding to percentage silt, and the third line corresponding to percentage clay, then we come to a conclusion wherever these three lines intersect each other. Then we come to a conclusion that this intersecting point lying in the portion where silty loam is written. So the sample that we have taken is silty loam. The different components of the soil settle according to their weight. Heavy particles settle down first and lighter ones afterwards. Humus floats on the surface of water. Observe these three layers and record your observations. Garden side soil, it has relative percentage of sand 21, 74% silt, 5% clay. Thus the soil type is silty loam. Roadside soil, 66% sand, 25% silt and 9% clay. So the soil type is sandy loam. Result, soil sample is sandy loam in case of roadside soil. Viva questions. What is the use of soil texture triangle? We find out the texture to it. What do you understand by soil texture? The different components of the cell, the different particle size of the different components of the